Today on Rappler. Former President Rodrigo Duterte and President Marcos give advice to preacher Apollo Quiboloy on a Senate subpoena. President Marcos confirms his administration is looking to hold the charter change plebiscite alongside the 2025 midterm elections. The Supreme Court finds PAO Chief Persida Acosta guilty of indirect contempt and orders her to pay fines. Senate records reveal Senator Alan Peter Cayetano is the body's top absentee. And K-pop boy group 17's EP FML tops the IFPI global chart. Former President Rodrigo Duterte advises his embattled friend, controversial preacher Apollo Quiboloy, to prepare for arrest unless he changes his mind about defying a Senate panel investigation into alleged abuses suffered by his former followers. In a late-night news conference, Duterte addresses Quiboloy saying, quote, "Just get yourself arrested." He also downplays Quiboloy's criminal cases in the United States, calling them minor cases. Quiboloy and two of his church associates are considered fugitives in the U.S. after being indicted for several sex trafficking, cash smuggling, fraud, and money laundering charges. This after President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. urges Quiboloy to submit himself to the Senate panel and answer the accusations leveled at him.
I would just advise him that just kung meron naman siyang sasabihin, if he has an opportunity in the hearings to say his side of the story. Ngayon, kung sinasabi niya hindi totoo lahat yan, di sabihin niya.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. says his administration is considering holding a plebiscite to ratify proposed changes to the Constitution concurrent with the 2025 midterm elections. Marcos says having the proposed dual vote on May 12 next year would be cost-efficient.
Kung paghihiwalay natin yung eleksyon at saka yung plebiscite, parang dalawang eleksyon yun eh. Napakamahal.
There are resolutions in both the House and Senate seeking to amend the economic provisions of the present charter through a constituent assembly, but both documents differ on how the chambers would vote, either jointly or separately. The 24-member Senate is against voting jointly with a 300-plus member House, since senators will essentially be powerless. Meantime, the Commission on Elections says it sees no problem with conducting two electoral exercises on the same day in May 2025. The Supreme Court unanimously finds Public Attorney's Office Chief Persida Acosta guilty of indirect contempt and grossly undignified conduct prejudicial to the administration of justice. The SC's punishment against Acosta stems from her opposition against the conflict of interest rule in the new lawyer's code of conduct. The High Court finds Acosta guilty for her action falling under any improper conduct tending to impede or degrade the administration of justice. She also violated some provisions of the new code of conduct, which requires lawyers to respect the tribunals and submit grievances through appropriate remedy. She is also found to have violated the rules on the responsible use of social media. Acosta is ordered to pay 30,000 pesos for indirect contempt and 150,000 pesos for grossly undignified conduct prejudicial to the administration of justice. The Supreme Court also warns Acosta of more severe punishments should she repeat the same or similar offenses. Senate records show Senator Alan Peter Cayetano is now the Senate's top absentee. Former Senator Manny Pacquiao previously held the record of having the most absences as a member of the upper chamber. Senate records show Cayetano only attended 36 of the 54 regular sessions from July 24, 2023 to February 21, 2024. In 2017, he also had the most number of absences as senator, attending only 31 sessions from July 25, 2016 to May 31, 2017. Rappler reached out to Cayetano's office for comment, but they have yet to respond as of this posting. Meanwhile, these 12 senators tally perfect attendance as of February 2024. Zubiri has had perfect attendance since first being elected into the House of Representatives in 1998. The International Federation of the Phonographic Industry, or IFPI, names K-pop boy group 17's FML 2023's biggest-selling album globally. 17 tops IFPI's chart for the first time, with 5 of the chart's top 10 albums being by South Korean acts. IFPI says FML, released last April, was the most pre-ordered in K-pop history and top charts in South Korea and Japan. It also made the top 5 in the United States and France. Fellow South Korean boy band Stray Kids' 5-star and U.S. country singer Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time ranked 2 and 3 respectively, while Taylor Swift's Midnights and 1989 Taylor's Version albums make up the rest of the top 5. And that's today's wrap. I'm Neil Yu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.